Good for Thurgood. Written by Marvin Bird. Thurgood Marshall was born in 1908. He was African American, and his grandfather had been a slave. By the time Thurgood was born, it was against the law to own slaves. Even so, when Thurgood was a child, the South still had many laws that hurt black people. They were not allowed to eat in many restaurants that served white people. Black people in the South were not allowed to sit in the same train cars as white people. Black children in the South were not allowed to go to school with white children. Those laws were unfair. At the dinner table, Thurgood's family used to argue about what to do about those laws. Thurgood became very good at arguing. When Thurgood Marshall grew up, he went to law school. After he became a lawyer, he argued against those unfair laws in court. He argued many cases before the Supreme Court, the most important court in the United States. In the Supreme Court, the judges are called justices. Who serves on the Supreme Court? For many years, only white men served on the Supreme Court. Of the 9 justices, there were no women and no people of color. Because the president appoints each justice for life, it took a long time to make things more equal. The first change came when Thurgood Marshall became a justice in 1967. Then the first woman, Sandra Day O'Connor, was appointed in 1981. In 2013, 1 African American man and 3 women served on the court, including 1 Latina woman. First, Thurgood argued a case about neighborhoods. He argued that white people should let other people live in their neighborhoods. Thurgood won his case. Second, he argued a case about law school. He argued that black and white people should be able to go to law school together. Thurgood won his case. Finally, Thurgood Marshall argued his most important case of all. He argued that it was unfair to have separate schools for black children and white children. He argued that they should go to public school together. Thurgood won his case. Changing all those laws helped our country in big ways. Thurgood Marshall became a hero for everyone who believed in equality. He was a famous lawyer and a very important leader. In 1967, he was chosen to be a justice on the Supreme Court. He still got to argue a lot, and he always argued to make things fair. Good for Thurgood.